be a kid. Camera now. God,
Camera
professional
face.
Right, hello everyone and welcome to... Yeah, that.
Fancy titles.
That. Anyway, so we're reviewing, what is it? We're reviewing 22 Jump Street today.
22 Jump Street, yes!
Oh, right, where do we start with this, baby?
Well, it has been a while since we've been on, and we have seen some films before this, so we'll do a really quick round.
Can I just cut you there? Every episode we start now, we go, it's been a while since we've been here.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a repetitive theme now, isn't it? I think now, if there was actually people that commonly watch us, they're just going to be like, yep, we know, as per the norm.
As per the norm.
Anyway, when the trailer was announced, I didn't have much hype for it. It was two guys being silly as police officers, and I was like, this looks like a really pathetic comedy.
I didn't think that. I thought that when the
really
Hangover trailer...
I'm sorry.
Slander. Slander.
Okay, but anyway, continue?
No, I'm not continuing. 2012 it came out.
I'm glad we got that off our chests.
Well, I like to be precise. We are professionals after all.
Oh, right, okay.
So, yeah, the thing I loved about the first film was that it kind of knew that it was just rebooting something from the past, and that was actually part of the jokes. And the on-screen chemistry between Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum was just brilliant.
Yeah, and pretty much everything that was good about the first film, like, obviously they saw, and they were like, right, this was good, this was good, this was good, and they put it in the second one and upped it completely.
Yeah. It wasn't just a case of, you know, just copying and pasting all the jokes from the first film. Hangover Party.
When they did reuse a joke, it was so different and so well executed, you wouldn't even tell it was the same joke at times.
Which joke was it?
Like, for example, the drugs joke.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, that one. I forgot that bit.
Well done, Rob. You clearly did not like the film as much as I did.
It was so funny, I forgot bits of it. So, anyway, let's start, shall we?
Okay. The story.
It's exactly the same as the first one!
Characters.
It's exactly the same as the first one!
Scratch, record scratch, right, I guess we could say the characters were kind of the same as the first one, but they kind of role-reversed Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill's character.
And the main difference is, and you find this a lot with sequels, is that the first film was about two guys who didn't like each other at first, learning to like each other, whereas with the second film, they've already started off as friends.
They're now like committed relationship.
Yeah, so they needed at some point to throw a spanner in the works because that plot line has already been done, so they needed to move on to something else, and they did it brilliantly.
And as well, like, for example, Ice Cube has more moments in this film, and he's bloody amazing.
And he actually leaves the Korean church for a change.
Vietnamese church. Get it
right.
Oh
yeah, it's a Vietnamese church.
Jesus. The characters are pretty much the same as the last film in that many regards, but the thing is, it's a comedy.
Yeah.
They know what made it work and how they execute the characters. The fact that they make it self-aware that everything is like the first film.
Yeah.
It works wonderfully, and seriously, I was laughing my head off throughout the whole film, especially towards the characters.
Yeah, and then you had returning cast from the first film of the gym coach. I can't remember what his name is.
Oh yeah, he has
dick shot off.
He has a very minor scene.
And Dave Franco's character as well, whose name I can't remember again. And then you've got some of the nerds from the first film, some of the other people from 21 Jump Street.
And then you've got some new characters, like you've got the new love interest, you've got Channing Tatum's new best buddy.
His bromance that could ruin their bromance. Battle of bros.
It's and they play on relationships so well with Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill's character with all these new characters.
The thing is, it's not done silly the entire time. Like, there are moments where, you know, it is done in a serious way, and that's what I like about it. They actually takes their relationship seriously.
Exactly.
And it's just such an infectious duo to watch. It's just so funny.
They do act like the best of friends on camera. I'd be surprised if they weren't such close buddies, you know, outside the film set.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, no, they're wonderful.
So, in terms of their bromance, you'd say we'd have a bromance going on.
We've got some of the best bromance in all of the UK, USA, and a bit of Mother Russia.
Yeah.
There is nothing that can out-bromance us, and we're going to put that to the test.
Okay, we're going to see just how in sync we are, because if you've seen 22 Jump Street, you know what we're referring to. So,
Alright, so we're going to try and say the same things together, like we're in sync.
Okay.
And we're going to set into categories to make things a bit easier, because you can't just say randomly, say like, Oshawott randomly, you know?
Bottle.
Cat. Right, so category 1, fruit. We have to name just fruit, and see how well in sync we are.
Okay.
But face me, we need the mental link.
Oh, right, okay. So we're doing the eye thing.
Okay, begin sync test number 1. Fruit.
Apples,
Grapes, bananas, pomegranates, mangoes, watermelons, coconuts. That's not a fruit. Damn it, we've found. Category 2. Pokemon. First 150 only, because Rob won't go any further than that.
Okay.
Right, 1.
Who's number 1?
Bulbasaur.
Okay.
So no cheating.
Okay.
And then you say Charmander, and then Squirtle, and we'll cut to Weedle to some variety.
I thought they'd go up in their evolutionary chain. I was expecting.
We're not numbering them as they go along. We're just numbering random Pokemon.
Oh right. Oh okay. I can do that.
Right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Weasel, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Metapod, Jigglypuff, Seal, Dugong. Oh, end of game.
Aside from the obvious things like the characters and whatnot, I thought it was shot really well.
Yeah, it's wonderfully shot, and they experiment a lot in this film. Lots of use of split screen, for example.
It's like you'll have a still shot of Jonah Hill and a moving shot of Channing Tatum, and when they sync the two shots up together, the black lines are split and it's the same shot.
They converge together. It's so cool.
How do you do that?
And then, but the thing as well, like they kind of like have more of a cartoony approach. Like, I'm not going to go into spoilers because I really don't want to spoil some of the gags.
Mind you, if you've seen the trailer, you've seen the bit where they're driving in the huge helmet.
Let's just say the chase scenes in it are very comedically done. Like, you won't see many action films, even the comedic action films, take this approach, and they make it more like a cartoon in a good kind of way.
But it is hysterical.
The way they shoot it, and as well, it's just how the characters interact, like during these chase scenes. For example, like instead of like let's put a typical normal chase scene on. Oh my god, they're gaining on us! Quickly out the window! Shoot! 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 Shoot!
Bang! Bang! Bang!
Here we'll be like, look, we need to talk about us, all right? Oh god, they're catching up to us.
Are we really going to do this now?
Fuck you, doves. But like the thing is, it's completely surreal, but it works so well.
And I think it's good to see an American film taking surreal humour, because you don't normally expect that from American comedies, which I thought was really good.
The thing I can just say about it is I'm self-conscious about how I laugh around people, usually because I sound a bit like a horse. But I couldn't hold, and usually if I watch a comedy, even if I find it funny, I might just be like, I don't want to laugh that loud.
Or if it's like one of those awkward comedies, you just sort of chuckle along because that's what you're supposed to do. It's not like,
I'm laughing because I'm obliged to laugh.
Whereas this one, it actually made my throat hurt so much.
I laughed so hard, I could feel my chest pain.
Oh my god.
I think one of the people I watched the film with, when I watched it for the first time, yes, I've seen it twice, yeah, they said, wow, Carl, you laughed really hard. And I think they said it in the way as like, I've never seen you laugh before. What is this? This is very surreal.
Oh dear. But it would have been good to have seen it in a packed cinema, because then the laughter would have been brilliant. But everyone in the screen was laughing, even though there was only about 15 people.
Yeah, but I'd rather like not socialise with like young beings that snuck into the screen and you guys know who you are.
It's a bit harsh. Honestly, there are too many things to say about this film.
So should we just cut to our review? As in like a final verdict, that's the word I was after. Rob gives it a face pat out of 10.
Face pat out of 10. Okay, so
I'll be rating the film on comedy value, story and execution.
And sequel.
And sequelitis as well.
That's a word.
It is a word. It's a word mainly for films that suffer from bad sequels. But I guess this one didn't do that. So I will give it an 8 out of 10, which is probably what I'd score the first film. And this is putting comedy, characters, and well, pretty much that into the perspective and execution of shots as well.
Okay, well, I was a huge fan of the first film, and obviously they took all the best things from the first film and just went with it with this one. And I can't remember a film where I laughed so much in the cinema. I mean, there have been a couple this year, but this one was just brilliant. So I would give it. I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
You always up my score.
But yeah, but
Every bloody episode, you up my score. What do you like? Do you like downplaying me, Rob? Is that how it is?
No,
Huh?
I just.
Huh?
Maybe I'm just easier to amuse.
Well, maybe you are just simple-minded.
So
8 out of 10 is the official score. We're not going with Rob's score. Rob's score sucks. I am not being undermined again.
So I'm the Channing Tatum in this relationship.
No, what? No, I'm the Channing Tatum in this relationship.
You're too clingy.
I'm not clingy. Not clingy at all.
Look at these biceps. You probably need to zoom in a bit to see them.
Squish, squish.
But in all seriousness, though, if we were to do a British version of 21 or 22 Jump Street, which one of us would be Jonah Hill and who'd be Channing Tatum?
Well, I think I'm clearly more of a Tatum with all the working out I clearly do. To be fair, aren't we both just Jonah Hill?
We could both be Jonah Hill.
Both be Jonah Hill.
So, apart from all that, 22 Jump Street is simply amazing, and you should go see it, provided you're old enough to see it and mature enough to not try and.
I think it's time we end the episode here.
Oh, okay.
Going by the time, running a bit late. I've got to get to a get together later.
Oh, God, yeah.
So, right.
We've only got an hour. I got to get in the shower. I got to buy a suit. I got to get a tie. Maybe a top hat.
Rob.
Oh, man, it's too hot for a top hat.
Right.
What's up, man?
How do I put this? They kind of don't want you there. They say you're really awkward and you creep people out, especially the way you glare at everyone you dislike, which is usually most people, because they talk to me.
But we always do things together. You know, I don't like splitting up.
Look, it wasn't my choice, okay? Look, I'm just repeating what was said to me. Don't shoot the messenger.
But so, are you saying that for the sake of all the episodes we've done so far, we need this confrontation?
I think we should see different people, Rob, okay? You know, apart from away from each other. Look, I don't like doing this, okay? I'm not the bad guy in this. Please understand. Don't make me feel like the bad guy.
So, does this mean we're going to have to resolve it in the next episode?
Maybe. Maybe some character development is due. But for now, I've got to get myself ready. Looking forward to today, actually. Apparently I'm getting a few drinks brought for me. I'm coming for you, ladies.
So, if you like this video, then hit the like button down here. If you'd like to share your thoughts on what you thought of this film, then yeah, comment. Leave us a comment. You know, do the YouTube thing. I mean, we're all sophisticated people. Also, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button. And, you know, just share, you know, just like us. Yeah, because we're here to be loved. By the way, Carl doesn't know I'm filming this because he's left for his party. Ha 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 ha. Don't know what to do now.
All right, men, let's do it! The first thing to remember is, always treat your kite like you treat your woman. How do you mean, sir? Do you mean take her home at the weekend to meet your mother? No, I mean get inside her 5 times a day and take her to heaven and back.